Hey everyone, Miss Solo here. So for this video, I wanted to explain what the harvesting or the new system of professions is, or how it works. So if we go to the items main profession, let me just quickly explain what they are. So here you on the first tab, which is the secondary profession, you have mining, extraction, and fishing. For every single one of these professions, you're going to be able to obtain certain materials that you can use for your main profession, which will then move to the alchemist, to the crafting portion, which is the alchemy, smithing, gem crafting, enchantment, and cooking. So for the main profession, everything that you do from your secondary profession will lead to your main profession. So it is best to select one that you want to focus on. What it does is that my suggestion is that every single one of the top four, besides cooking, because cooking is actually, even though it is a main profession, you can also still work on that even if you are focused on one of your main ones. So you can select either an alchemy, which will give you the ability to craft mystical elixirs that is then used for upgrading SR elixirs to UR. So this particular ones will require a certain level, which I believe, okay, so for the UR one, you're going to need to have a level 12 alchemy in order to craft them. And leveling the main profession takes a very long time and takes a lot of requirements for materials. So it is best to really just focus on one. And it is best to also divide certain professions within the clan, and that way everybody can help each other because there is an option for that. So leveling a specific profession will start from the normal materials. So if you are doing a extraction in the harvest dungeon, which is what this looks like. So here you can see that there are certain areas where you can do certain leveling of your harvest for your secondary profession. So right now I am only level 2 and 3 within all three, but I want to focus on the mining portion. So here I'm going to be working on trying to get these minerals. And the way that it works is that you're going to just basically mine this, and this will come up, and you want to try and click this circle right as it's about to hit the middle. That way you get the best rewards from harvesting. You don't want to do auto unless you have massive amount of action points, which is the bar right here, and it recharges 100 every 5 minutes. So you will be able to obtain maximum of like 28,000 on a daily basis without doing this. So you want to try and do this every 2 or 3 days if you are just waiting on your action points to accumulate, and then start harvesting. The next thing is that once you do select a profession, you can start leveling them by starting with the normal materials. And here you can see it only requires tier 1 materials, and by doing this you are then leveling up your main profession. And the best way to do this is to divide certain professions within the clan, because you can actually trade within the clan a specific request. For example, if I am to need this particular item, I can request it within the alliance. I believe, where was the alliance part? I know I can request this for the Alliance. Commission list. Okay, so here. You can also select by completing your Alliance or your clan commissions that are being posted or requested here. So that's how you basically trade items for an items. If you are a blacksmith and you need something for your alchemy, which is for your elixirs, you can craft something for smithing for someone who is doing an alchemy. That way you're not exhausting a lot of the action points to complete every single profession. I'm sure at level 5 it's going to look a little bit different, but I can definitely bring back a lot of the updates for that. So the next thing for action points is that you can accumulate 100 per 5 minutes, or you can get this little potions that gives about 10,000 per. You can acquire these from either bundles or events or things like that. So we are also getting them from our daily rewards, which we did get today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so here is the one that we acquired today, and then we're gonna get about 5 more in the next 14 days. So make sure that you're not using the potion over the 100,000, because then you'll be wasting your action point. Let me just harvest some more and see. It uses up 1250 per action, so it does take up a lot of material, a lot of the action points. So make sure you take your time if you really don't have a lot of options to oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked way too early. So you see how that came up as bad because I clicked way too early. So all right, let's go back and let's do this right. So once it's closer to the center, it's a lot better the rewards is way better. So make sure you take your time. And okay, so that one I got great, and that gave me like 10x of the materials. And now if I go to my profession, if I go to my leveling, my crafting, here we go, and here I can craft a lot of the materials. When you do craft, you are going to use action points as well. So just be aware of that. Not to spend all of your action points, because to actually get some leveling percentage, you're going to need some of those action points. Let me just quickly, if I go to consumables, I can also craft a lot of these materials. So this is why it is necessary to save up all your action points when you probably have a lot more, and then you can spend a good like 5-10 minutes here just really harvesting what you need to level up. And that's it for now. As soon as I get more, okay, let me just go ahead and get to level 3, since I do have the option for that. There you go. So now I'm a level 3 mastery, and this will, I believe, hold on, let me see, I think there is a level 3. No, the next level is 5, so I'll have to wait till I hit level 5 before I can move on to the next area to do that. But it does take a lot of action points, and if you guys have any questions or anything like that about this event, feel free to post the comments. I'll definitely be able to create the videos for you guys. Thanks everyone. Bye.